Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Agenda Season Podcast. I'm your host, Kenneth, with my co-host,
Sad Boy Jay.
Depressed Boy Pop.
Today, we begrudgingly will go over the games of the week. Unfortunately, our teams put on some shit performances, but we're just going to go in order. It's not even special.
I always see the touchdown in almost a month. It doesn't get much. I mean, I'm not even going to say it doesn't get much worse than this, because it can get worse.
It can get so much worse.
You could be the Giants. That's the only way it could get worse. You could be the Giants.
I mean, shit.
We'll talk about them shitty ass niggas, man.
Nigga, I've been making mock drafts for like 2 weeks straight. That's how bad it's October. That's how bad it is.
All right. Chicago Bears at Commanders.
Bears at Command. Hey, Justin Fields. I'm sorry. My black king. I apologize for the slander.
That's the one good thing from this weekend. My Justin Fields
Our
agenda
Justin Fields
is
agenda
bad. Yes, sir. We so bad.
We are so
me
bad.
And Deshaun was a hell with that agenda.
Man, but it's back. DJ Moore is carrying Justin
Moore.
Fields.
DJ Moore carried hard.
DJ Moore carrying so hard.
Crazy it is to go against DJ Moore in fantasy right now.
Man, 49
I've had the
points
craziest
is
things happen in fantasy to me this year, and it's really not fair.
Weren't you also against Dallas defense when they shot out?
I was.
Okay.
And I was on against Bills defense when they did that thing to the Raiders and dropped 30. Now I face Reek 50 game. Now I'm about to face DJ Moore next week against the Vikings. I'm just
they're gonna
fantasy is not fair, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. Last episode, because we didn't record last week. Last episode, I slandered Cole Kmet. He has back-to-back weeks with touchdowns. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah, I told you Cole Kmet was decent.
He was not before this. I don't know what happened. It must be the Justin Fields effect.
It is.
The Justin Fields effect is crazy.
Because they did go toe-to-toe with the Broncos. I mean, doing toe-to-toe with the Broncos is not really none to brag about.
On the Commander side, Sam Howell looks okay.
He looks decent, but that O-line is just
shitty.
Piss poor.
And they just like, wow. Like, you know, when I see like a very good D-line on a team that also has a very bad O-line, I just be thinking, how do practices be going? Like, is it just like
exactly how you fucking expect?
We also need to have a discussion about Eric Bieniemy and his play calling, because he's not running the ball enough to help out.
I mean, how can you run it behind that O-line though?
You still have to run the ball to keep the defense honest.
To run the ball.
But every time they tried, like, it'd be like 8 niggas in the backfield.
They had 6 running back carries the whole game.
That was disgusting.
That's not enough.
That's not good enough.
Even if you can't run the ball, you have to run the ball at least like 15 times a game. Keep your defense honest.
I agree. And I like B-Rob. I like B-Rob a lot.
Terry McLaurin, where the fuck were you?
They just not targeting him.
Not at all. That nigga is on the sideline a whole lot.
Is he still dealing with that turf toe?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I doubt it.
I mean, they say he was healthy, but like, that was just...
He just be on the sideline. Fucked up my whole parlay. I mean, the Bears win it. Fucked up my parlay.
I made a terrible trade of fantasy. My nigga Reggie got one on me. I'm not gonna lie.
What you trade him?
I traded AJ Brown for Terry and Olave.
Nasty.
That's bad.
That was like the idea was good in my head because I was really high on both in the off season, but like I messed up. I'm not gonna lie. He got one on me.
You have good reason.
I gotta take that out.
You had good reason to be high on both. Actually, I don't blame you for that trade. It just turned out awful.
Yeah. Defensively on the Commander side, their D-line got bullied, and they're supposed to have all-stars all across that D-line.
They got all-stars.
They got bullied. I don't know if they was just like, it's Thursday, we gonna phone it in. But they got bullied by a mid to bad Bears O-line.
I feel like Bears O-line, like, I do give O-lines a lot of slander, but Bears O-line have been getting healthier and, like, they've been getting better. Like, Darnell Wright has been putting on some good tape. I think it's Tevin Jenkins. That's their left tackle. He hasn't been playing. But Borum was okay, their backup left tackle. But, like, him and Darnell were just getting penalties, like, the last 2 weeks especially. Because I have been watching more Bears games. And I don't know. I feel like when Tevin Jenkins comes back, you know, get some continuity on the O-line, they might have a little something there. And they got DJ Moore in the draft. They can get, they can get Olu, get Marvin.
I feel bad for Mooney.
Feel bad for him? How?
That nigga was the guy, and now he's just there.
You mean Mr.
He was getting he dropped like four deep balls.
Mr. Money with 2 O's.
Listen,
He dropped literally 4 deep balls and like 2 touchdowns. How can you feel bad for him?
He was the guy.
You gonna say you feel bad for Bateman?
We'll get to that.
Why you have to bring up that nigga
I'm
name?
just saying, bro.
Don't bring up that nigga name. I don't want to hear that nigga name ever
just
again.
saying.
Oh, don't worry. We will speak extensively about Mr. Rashad Bateman in a couple of minutes
Fuck
here.
that nigga.
And it's not
Next
going to be
game.
good for him.
Next game.
Alright.
Jaguars at Bills in London. Hey, mate.
Hey, I was at work watching this. I was hyped. You know, I mean, I told you about the Bills defense. It's Matt Milano, Micah Hyde, and I do
And
feel
Ed
bad.
Oliver.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really big on Ed Oliver.
Ed Oliver is like second in D tackle pressures this season.
well.
And he's like second in sacks. Like he
This
has like
not
4
the-
sacks.
This not the fair take agenda. I mean, this not the fair take
my bad.
podcast.
This is
This
not
agenda season. I'm not giving. I'm giving Micah Hyde and Matt Milano props, and Matt Milano season's over.
Yeah, I was gonna say before anything about this game, the Bills defense is fucking cooked. No Trey White,
Trey White cooked.
no Matt Milano. They're
Cooked.
fucking done. Like
I feel bad because I hate the Bills, but I like Milano and
a
Hyde.
big reason why the Bills were able to do what they did against the Dolphins last week is because
Milano.
of Matt Milano and
Matt
him
Milano
being able
is
to
a
cover the
dog.
middle of the field where Tua likes to throw. No Matt Milano, they're fucked.
They are fucked. Like that, and he was gonna have a really good season.
I bet
so,
they wish they still had Edmonds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Trevor Lawrence had a okay game.
No, he was making the passes. He was playing well.
He had a game manager.
It was
game.
just it was a more game managing game. Like it was super weird because like they would move the ball, then as soon as they get across the 50 into like that 40 to like 35 range, they just stalled out every single time. And the same thing happened with the Bills. Like whenever they would get past into opposing territory, they just stalled.
Yeah. Oh, shout out Roger Goodell. He tested on the Bills. So he basically experimented on the Bills and saw that because the Jags played last week against the Falcons, so
And
he was trying to see
the
if
Bills
he
got
could
in
stay
2 days
over.
before.
If he was trying to see if there's a competitive advantage. There was indeed a competitive advantage. So shout out Goodell, real nigga, you know.
James Cook is bad.
I feel like he's good, but that's why. Oh, when I was talking about the AJ Brown trade, I traded AJ Brown and James Cook. I felt like that the first few weeks, I felt that they were fluky because when shit gets tough, the Bills stop running the ball. That's just who they are, and that's just who they always will be.
This is very true. Josh Allen had almost as many carries as James Cook, and the game was not far enough out of reach for him not to be able to run the ball.
Exactly. Shout out fucking Calvin Ridley. I was this close to giving up on your ass.
I was very close to
I
giving
was
up.
so close.
Nigga, that fade route.
Man. But I guess Doug P and Trevor realized, oh shit, we got a number 1 receiver. Let's throw the ball to him. Yeah, I don't really have too much to say about this game. Bills are fucked. Jags are still worse than what I thought they were gonna be, but they're finding their way. And I think they're gonna still be good.
Shout out to ETN. I was big on ETN.
He
cooked.
Yeah, he
They
had that
couldn't
one good
stop
run.
him. They were pissing down their leg every time he was running the ball.
I mean, like you can see, like their soul was gone but they were still playing hard. But when Milano got out, and then they lost like 3-4 players that day.
Listen,
It was crazy.
Stefan, I know you tired of fucking with them bum ass Bills niggas over there. Rashad Bateman in a second for Stephon Diggs. Let's make it happen.
Nigga, you're gonna have to give me a first and Rashad Bateman first. You have to give me a first. Keep Bateman.
Yeah, I was gonna say Bateman is a negative asset right now.
Nigga, I might have to get Lamar off you.
Listen, I'll give you a first next year, second, and Rashad Bateman for Stephon Diggs. Fucking get anything to get that nigga off my squad right now.
We would have to
man.
trade Bateman
Nigga,
and
don't
a
even
third
do that,
for
bro.
Chase Claypool.
We got
at this
X's
point.
coming in this draft.
Man, you right.
We can talk about that later.
You right.
But yeah, don't, because Diggs 30 now.
Zay Jones, I dropped his ass after he was hurt / not doing shit, and then he got a fucking touchdown. So fuck you, Zay Jones.
Speaking of, Christian Kirk is the one.
Yeah,
He is the one in that
he's
team.
the truth.
I thought he'd be relegated to the 2. He's the one. And until Ridley shows me,
I was gonna say I still think Ridley's better. Ridley's
Ridley's better,
yeah.
But Kirk is
He
T-Law's
works better
go-to
in the
guy.
system.
Yeah, he's the go-to guy.
He also had another year with Trevor Lawrence
Yeah, absolutely.
to gel. Ridley,
You know they all live in the same cul-de-sac.
that's kind of tough.
It's
he
very
fumbled
tough.
3 times.
Who?
Trevor.
It was like 2 strips. Yeah, he fumbled like it was like 2 strip sacks.
I was not paying close enough attention to this game.
Yeah, I was because I was hate watching.
Nasty.
You love hate watching.
It's what brings joy out of me.
Anybody else got anything else on this game?
Your
I don't
Leonard
really think
Floyd
there's
agenda.
like Diggs has like a issue with the organization. I just think that's kind of the type of leader he is. Like he's just like a passionate player.
Some people just get frustrated,
And
and
that's
he's a
fine.
receiver.
Like I'm okay with like players getting mad when like shit's not going right. Show that you care.
True.
That's what I like to see personally.
At the end of the day, he's a receiver, so he's basically gonna act like a woman. So you just have to understand that.
I want my receivers and I want my cornerbacks to have fucking attitudes.
I want them to be sassy.
My cornerbacks have to be sad. I mean, I understand Gonzo's a quiet guy and he's locked down, so I'm not even going to force him to be like that. But as far as everybody else, my corners.
Von Miller came back, got hurt again, talking about he got knee soreness. But guess what? They don't got to worry about that because Leonard Floyd had 2 sacks in this game.
I was about to say, y'all Leonard Floyd agenda is...
my Leonard Floyd agenda. Somebody tried to say Leonard Floyd was ass.
Yeah, I agreed with him. Actually, I
thought he
did
was
agree.
washed.
My Leonard Floyd agenda. That's all I'm saying.
I thought he was washed, but
that nigga out there putting in work. All right, next game.
Putting in work is a little over-exaggeratory, but that's just my
He got
opinion.
like 5 sacks.
Okay, Kyle Hamilton got 3.
Gonzo got 1, and he won 80.
And Gonzo hurt, nigga. Okay.
All right, was that necessary?
Yes, it was.
Bateman healthy, so
Yeah, and that nigga sucks. That's not gonna hurt me no more. Fuck that nigga. Texans at Falcons.
This was actually a good game. Came down to the wire. I don't know if y'all watched it, but
Yeah.
this was Ritter's best game.
I was gonna say this is the game where Ritter realized, oh shit, I'm a quarterback. I can throw the ball.
Yeah, he was dealing. He looked, and like
He also realized he has fucking Kyle Pitts on his team.
That-
Listen, it's about time.
Kyle Pitts and Drake London. I don't know if Arthur Smith just wasn't there today, and somebody else caught plays or what, because this is not the Falcons scheme.
Drake London made one fantastic hands catch on the sideline. He's a great hands catcher. You know?
Man, they got weapons on that team. They just don't fucking use them. And when you use your weapons, you see what happens. Your quarterback has a great fucking day.
Oh, they got
And-
Claypool now too.
Nah, the Dolphins got.
no, that's
Claypool.
Dolphins.
No, that was Dolphins. No, they got Van Jefferson.
They got Van
My
Jefferson. Shout out Van
I mean,
Jefferson.
They had wide receivers and tight ends before. They just wasn't using them.
Not using them. That's all it was.
Arthur Smith is a troll.
Shout out
I
to
respect it though.
Shout out to both of these offensive lines keeping each other clean,
Mhm.
because both of those D lines and edge rushers are nasty on both sides.
I mean, I feel like I gotta really shout out the Texans O line because
For sure.
they're on their 3rd and 4th strings,
Man,
and they're
holding up.
looking like they're looking serviceable.
Yeah.
And some teams can take note, but they're looking serviceable. So I gotta respect it.
Yeah, Texans fans, don't feel sad about this L. You're still building up to something, and you
Yeah.
know that you got your guy at quarterback.
You know
Oh.
you got your guy.
Nick
CJ Stroud.
Caserio, I owe you an apology, man.
He's cooking,
I
man.
got you. I gave you a lot of hate, but it was Bill,
He's
and he was.
cooking.
It wasn't you, bro. And you had a great draft. You turned this team around, picked a good coach. None but respect.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think that. Oh, the Bijan Skycam touchdown was cool as
Ridiculous.
fuck.
Oh, behind the back,
That was sexy.
Man, that's disgusting.
He's out there just like
He's him.
he's
man.
not real. He's not real. It's a simulation, bro. He's not real. Like this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Falcons going to be one of them teams in a couple years.
They might be able to take
I
the
mean,
division.
if he wants to start, if Arthur Smith wants to start using his weapons on the outside,
They can take that division.
I also would like to see them with like an actual like good quarterback.
True, because we know that Riddy is kind of shitty.
Yeah, he's like, I mean, this like his 5th game. No, it's like 8th game because he played like 3 games last year.
Riddy's kind of shitty.
He is, but I feel like some quarterbacks need time. Like Peyton had a bad first year, and I'm not saying he's Peyton, but like I feel like we don't give quarterbacks enough time to grow.
I could agree
Yes.
with that.
All right, next game up is Titans at Colts. They're trying to kill my son AR, man.
He's trying to kill himself.
He think he
needs to
Cam
protect
Newton.
himself.
Man.
He needs to protect himself better. But like, I don't know if he did anything wrong on that play
Oh.
because like it just landed on his shoulder.
We didn't talk about it. JT's back
JT is back.
and didn't do shit.
I mean, they said they was gonna ramp him up. It was a Zach Moss game. 160 yards.
Can we
165?
after you just pay it? Can we talk about how fucking stupid Jim Irsay is for a second? What was the point in any of this?
Put him on IR, holding out just to pay him.
Just to pay him.
And then start Zach Moss. And Zach Moss had like a 56-yard touchdown run in like the first quarter.
Zach Moss is good.
Zach Moss is good. The Bills just don't use running backs.
Colts, if you want to give up Zach Moss, I'll give you a second and Rashad Bateman for Zach Moss.
You're gonna stop trying to fleece niggas, bro.
First off, a second is a lot for a running back in general. No, we're not.
Nigga, I'm trying to get this nigga off my squad.
Yeah,
a second and Rashad Bateman for Zach Moss, please and thank you.
You know what's crazy? They also have what's his name on IR because he broke his hand.
Not Hines?
Yeah, Naheem Hines. Yeah. Damn, they got 3 good running
Colts,
backs.
if you want, I'll give you a fifth and Rashad Bateman for Naheem Hines.
You don't believe in JK no more?
JK may not get signed back. That nigga tore his Achilles after he tore his ACL. He's not coming back this year.
I mean,
Gus has been running the shit out the ball. He just don't get enough touches.
We'll talk about it.
Blake Corum, you're a Michigan guy. I would like to see Corum in the Ravens.
I need a back this year.
You don't like Gus?
Gus is a power back. He's not an all-purpose back.
Justice Hill season?
Justice Hill
has been balling out too.
Justice Hill got a lot of juice, but I don't
trust him to hold up.
Yeah, I can't watch him run the ball without worrying that he'll fumble. And this past week's fumble wasn't his fault. We'll talk about it. Let's focus on Titans.
It was kind of his fault.
We'll talk about it.
Ryan
Tannehill is shitty. No matter how you cut it, he's shitty.
It's sad because like they can't do anything at the quarterback position in this draft
at all.
They have 2 quarterbacks on rookie deals,
and
one was a second rounder,
and the other was what?
Third rounder.
Third.
So they can't really let either go.
All the good quarterbacks are gone by the first this year.
And I think Tannehill's still going to get paid for like another year or 2.
I don't see that happening.
They can cut him with minimal dead cap.
I feel like it's Will Levis and Malik Willis fighting for the job.
Will Levis' season is disgusting.
Titans, I'll give you Rashad Bateman and a third for D-Hop.
Speaking of Titans though, that one of my favorite rivalries is back this weekend.
Man. And we play at 9. I gotta wake up early as fuck in the morning and be pissed off. Anyway,
yo, speaking of the Titans, man. My nigga Derrick Henry is washed.
Derrick Henry's cooked.
Man, he had a good week last week.
And remember niggas told me that he had 2 more years?
Bro.
Man, my agendas is really cooked. My agendas are cooking.
Not your Bateman agenda.
Not my Bateman agenda. My Bateman agenda is fucking done. But Justin Fields' agenda is back. Leonard Floyd agenda is thriving.
Leonard Floyd agenda is nasty in the first place.
You love some Bears, huh?
I wasn't pushing it. Leonard Floyd is on the Bills.
He was on the Bears.
No, he was on the Rams.
He's a former Bear.
When the fuck was that?
Didn't he start off on the Bears?
I don't fucking remember.
I thought he was a Ram the whole time.
No, he wasn't a Ram the whole time.
Whatever. The point is, I'm not pushing the Leonard Floyd agenda. I was just saying that he's not ass when y'all said he's ass.
Random input here. Do y'all play Immaculate Grid?
No, I've heard of it though.
You gotta start playing it. It's fun.
Alright, bro. It's like finding out where like these players played and stuff.
Yeah, it's like they'll give you 2 teams, or like they'll say Hall of Fame player who played for the Titans or somebody like that.
Okay.
It gets fun. It tests how long you've been a football fan for, how much you know.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, on the Colts side, Zaire Franklin's balling.
Yeah.
Fuck that nigga for trying to get a roll Lamar's leg, but he's been balling.
Their whole defense has been playing much better than I expected.
Especially on that back end.
Yeah, especially on the back end. Julian Blackmon is playing really well, and I don't know. Before the season started, I was very low on their secondary, but they have shown me otherwise. And
the offensive line is back.
Yeah, the offensive line is back, and you know how I felt about them coming into the season. But
the Colts are almost in a Steelers mode where I'll never doubt their defense or their ability to run the ball. Actually, not in the Steelers mode, because the Steelers can't run the ball for shit. Fuck the Steelers.
They can't.
But
I like
another agenda. Najee is shitty.
Najee is ass. He is doo-doo cheeks. I hate that nigga.
Because guess what? Jalen Warren's running behind the same offensive line, and you saw what he did.
I like Warren.
I don't like
anything
Warren,
else on the Titans or the Colts?
Gardner Minshew is also Kenny always had the Gardner Minshew agenda.
I'm trying to tell you, Gardner Minshew is a very serviceable. He's a top 32 quarterback.
Yeah,
He's the
he
best
is.
backup in the league.
Best, yeah. Him and Cooper Rush.
Get the fuck out of my face.
I was like,
Nigga,
did that-
Cooper Rush
did
was
that
like,
just come out his mouth?
isn't
Fuck
Cooper
out of
Rush
my
like
face.
5'1" as a starter?
And nigga, that defense carried fucking Cooper Rush. Get the fuck out
Nigga,
of my
he
face.
went up to the Bengals and beat him.
Get the fuck out of my face, bro. All right, are we ready to go to the next game?
Lions and Panthers.
Panthers Lions, man.
Panthers. Yeah, you bum ass niggas.
Them niggas don't even got their first round pick.
You don't even got
Panthers
your
are
first
sad.
pick, and you are the worst team in the league.
Do they have their second round pick?
Yeah, they have their second.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, they have their second.
Okay. Yeah, them niggas are shitty.
Because they got if they don't have their second, they at least have San Fran's second. Because the CMC trade.
That's a very distant second round pick.
Yeah, because that's like
discrepancy.
last pick of the second round.
That's like
that's a third round.
That's pick 33 versus pick 64.
That's a third round pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, these niggas are shitty. And I'm glad niggas are bringing up the fact that the talk before the draft was that they're probably going to take CJ Stroud, and then all of a sudden they pivoted towards Bryce Young. Because CJ Stroud's fucking balling and Bryce looks like ass.
I mean, can you really blame him? That O-line
No, that
is
O-line
bad.
is fucking disgusting.
If you have a smaller quarterback, you have to protect him. And they also don't have any weapons. Adam Thielen, wide receiver 1.
Their running backs fucking suck.
Miles Sanders is garbage.
Again,
No offense to him.
I will bring up
He's
every
playing
time
garbage.
every time a small quarterback is like struggling. I'll bring up Russell Wilson's offensive line was like the worst O line in the league for like 3 different years.
Yeah, but Russell Wilson's also built different than
Russ
Bryce Young.
is also a mobile quarterback.
My point is if you're at that level of quarterback, you should be able to do something. At least get the ball out fast.
But
and
Bryce is
not,
like a pure pocket passer. Like he can like escape the pocket sometimes and run for a first. He's not like a statue like Mac Jones or Kirk Cousins, but like he's
not a scrambler.
He's not like
I would
a
rather
scrambler.
I would rather
play.
him be a very fast processor and a stand in the pocket quarterback.
Yeah, that's what he is. He's a fast processor. He stands in the pocket and he throws. But he's also
Obviously
smaller.
not processing that shit too
We
well.
also need to have a conversation about the Panthers brass and the fact that they got rid of who was their temporary head coach last season?
Steve Wilkes,
Steve Wilkes, and
who was balling in
who
the
was-
Niners.
dog. And they brought in fucking Frank Reich, who was just fresh off of getting fired from another coaching job.
I mean, like going into the season, I felt like they had like a solid structure around Bryce with like Frank and all the veterans around him. They're like the QB coach was what's his name? It was a former quarterback. I forgot his name, but they had like a really solid group. They had Andy Dalton like basically like teaching Bryce, like being the veteran presence behind him. So I thought they had like at least like a solid group around him. But it's like it looks like it's falling apart fast. And you saw Frank Reich today talking about, David Tepper is one of them owners that like medals and whatnot. I'm like, this nigga is week 5.
True.
He already thrown his.
On the Detroit side of things, Jared Goff is fucking back. What's
Wait, the
their
Detroit
OC's name again?
What's their who?
The OC.
Oh, Ben Johnson?
Ben Johnson is
Next
a
Patriots head
fucking
coach?
That's nasty. Bill is there until he doesn't want the job. I'm sorry to tell you.
I'm sorry. Bill is he's grandfathered in.
Bro, they're on the official Patriots website. They have like a podcast, right? They're on there talking about is he gonna make it to the end of the season?
Bill?
Yes.
It's no way Bill goes anywhere. Bill,
He's not leaving he's not leaving mid-season.
Kraft is not firing Bill.
Bill's
It's
not
impossible.
getting
Not
fired.
mid-season, but
He's not firing Bill at all.
It's getting loud. That's all I'm saying. It's getting loud.
Kraft will never fire.
I don't
Bill.
think he's gonna get fired. I think it's gonna be. I mean, it's not gonna get worded as like a firing. It's gonna be like a mutual departure or whatnot. But
Bill's not going anywhere until he wants to go. But
It's
yeah,
getting
Jared
loud.
Goff is fucking back, and Ben Johnson is a big part of that. David Montgomery is for real.
is hooping.
I'm sorry, I was not familiar with your game.
Thielen got 100 yards.
He did, but that doesn't mean shit.
That doesn't mean shit. Shout out to Sam Laporta. 2 tutties. I picked that nigga
Sam
up on
Laporta,
waivers like
man.
2 weeks ago, and he's been doing me right.
He
Fuck
was
a
still
Hunter
in
Henry.
waivers 2 weeks ago.
Yes, nigga,
You
he
be-
was on waivers.
Why don't I ever get stuck in leagues with idiots? Like I feel like I'm in leagues with like master drafters and stuff. Everybody else be in leagues with fucking bots.
Nah, that nigga was on waivers, and I definitely picked him up 2 weeks
After
ago.
he was never on waivers in any league that I was in.
Tough.
I'm really in leagues with like real like people, and it's actually frustrating.
The niggas be watching fucking the fantasy shows on NFL Network daily.
I'm one of them niggas.
Exactly.
Look, the Lions are a for real team.
J-Mo back.
Aiden Hutchinson is a dog.
Mm-hmm.
Like we spoke about a couple weeks ago. We knew he was a dog.
Yep.
That offensive line, that defensive line, Jared Goff is getting the ball out. They have one of the better receivers in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look at their receiver core before I say something crazy. Let me see.
Detroit?
Yeah.
I mean, they don't have like a great receiver core. They have two good guys in J-Mo and Sun God.
J-Mo got to prove it to me.
J-Mo got to prove it, but I think he's gonna come out straight.
Yeah, they got J-Mo, they got Sun God, Josh.
Sun God's really like the slot guy. You got
Marvin
J-Mo.
Jones Jr. is like that grizzly vet. You know.
You got Josh Reynolds been like kind of producing too. I'm not gonna lie.
He's been filling in for J-Mo. He's been looking good.
And he's been filling in for like Sun God because Sun God hasn't been playing.
Yeah. Well, he just missed this game.
Yeah, he missed this game. Yeah, but J-Mo is gonna be that one that can stretch the field because he is. I love J-Mo. I loved him when he was in
that
Bama.
nigga is fast.
He is insanely fast.
And then whenever they decide to implement Jahmyr Gibbs,
whenever you decide to use your first round draft pick,
Gibbs was
God
hurt.
forbid, huh?
he was hurt.
He was hurt this game.
But
He
I'm
was
saying
hurt this
every
week.
week before
No,
that.
but I agree. I'm just saying this reason.
This week
week
he was
they
hurt.
have an excuse.
How the fuck this nigga get hurt and he don't barely get the ball?
I don't know. Maybe it's like
You ever came into a game cold?
You right.
That's how you get hurt.
They need to stretch that nigga out. Pause.
Pause. What the hell?
Boy, you lucky we recording. I agree.
No, that Titans. I mean that
Go ahead, get us
Panthers
canceled.
receiver core is crazy.
Nasty, man.
Like, oh my god.
I'm so at least DJ Chark ain't hurt yet. He made it to
Yeah.
about over under 5 weeks before he get hurt.
What happened to?
Street saying they might trade for Hollywood though. With what? I don't know. Because
Hollywood was saying, I want to be a. I mean, players say anything, so
they
it
do
is
say
whatever.
anything.
They should have took a swing on Claypool.
No.
Something.
Claypool
Claypool is a- no.
Claypool has to go somewhere that's like infallible for him to fail, and if he does fail, then it's his fault. Because right now he can blame the Steelers for his lackluster performance. He can blame the Bears for his lackluster performance. If he goes to the Dolphins and he's ass, then that's his fault.
Can't he really? Because the first week that he got a DMP coach's decision, Justin Fields balled out.
True.
I don't think that's a coincidence at all.
That nigga is so ass.
No, bro, the Panthers are not a real organization. Like, Terrace Marshall got 0 snaps last week. And you know what
Is
Frank
he
Reich
hurt?
said? No, he said, I don't know why I didn't play. Frank Reich said, yeah, I don't know why he didn't play either.
I'm telling you, they
Frank
fired Steve Wilkes for no reason.
Bro, Frank
to get
Reich is not a
unserious
real
coach.
prison, dog.
It's a reason the Colts packed his ass
Bro,
up.
he had like 9 catches last week. And they was like, nah, we're not going to play him this week.
It was like a nigga getting open. We don't like that.
Hey Panthers, you need a number one. We'll trade you Rashad Bateman for Terrence Marshall.
Rashad Bateman would be the second best receiver on the Panthers.
Third,
That's actually
I think
crazy.
Thielen and DJ Chark better than that nigga.
DJ Chark, is he even playing or is he hurt again?
DJ
No, he's
Chark,
not hurt
playing.
yet.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. He made my over under 5 weeks before he get hurt.
All right, cool.
I took the under. All right, we got our hub game of the week. Giants at Dolphins.
Is this the hub
Is
game
this
of the
the hub
week?
game?
This is not the hub
I
game of the
didn't
week.
want to.
say,
I
this is
didn't
it.
want to do it to you.
I mean, I don't think we're the hub game of the week because we was
Who
in
would you say
prime
is the hub
time.
game of the week?
We was in prime time.
Oh shit! I forgot about. Okay, never mind. This is not.
Yeah,
game of the week.
yeah.
This is. I forgot about the real one. My
You
fault.
forgot about the real hub
My
game.
fault. My
The
fault.
real
My fault.
hub game.
Scratch
we
that.
was like we was the home video.
My fault. This
We
is.
ain't make it to the hub.
Y'all was
This
like
is
y'all was
not-
a little hidden folder, a
Yeah, you
mega
know?
file or something.
we
like
was
that.
the mega share.
The media share. Okay, this is
We
not
wasn't the
this is not the hub game of the week. This is just a pack watch. It's not even a good pack. This shit is Reggie as fuck. We got Giants at Dolphins. Did anybody expect anything different? Other than
No.
they scored more points than I thought they might have scored, maybe 10.
I mean, I'm actually like shout out Wink for only letting up 31.
True.
Yeah, when he had Tyreek Hill in press man coverage with what is it?
It was
with
a
the
rookie fourth round pick.
yeah, in press coverage with no over the top.
I don't
That's
understand.
Wink,
Against
man. That's
Tyreek
just
Hill.
Wink. That's what he do.
It's not
bro.
just
Oh,
Wink.
my God.
We saw what's his name Staley do the same thing. Like, what's wrong with niggas?
Well, Staley's just fucking stupid.
Like, I don't understand. The NFL is a copycat league. You see Bill keep Tyreek to like 40 yards, and everybody's like, nope, we're not even gonna look at this tape. Let's all just press man against the fastest wide receiver we've ever seen play the game, and put my 4th round rookie out there with his family in the stands watching, set him up to drive.
Now,
Like, what the fuck?
how many teams have a CB1 as good as Gonzo though? Because the
That's
Giants
fair,
don't.
but it wasn't even like Gonzo was on him the whole time.
Oh,
It
I
was
know.
like-
The scheme was awful by the Giants. The scheme
And it's
is
crazy because like Gonzo was our only healthy corner because Marcus was the one that was on Reek, and Marcus got hurt in the 2nd quarter. So it was just literally a committee game, and Reek was at 40. But you know, Reek at 40, Waddle had like 80 something. So
This Giants offensive line is fucking butt. Evan Neal, you gotta take the slander. I'm sorry.
Man,
Evan Neal,
You
bro.
can't-
he is the burger flipper.
Dog, like, for real, bro. It's no way you let niggas run past you every single fucking play. You don't be blocking shit, bro.
Did you see him block his own offensive lineman?
Dog.
One play?
Now I will say, like I was talking to my man's Aaron, is my resident Giants fan, and he was right. Andrew Thomas was getting some of the same type of criticism, and last year he was like a Pro Bowler, right, or All Pro. No, he wasn't All Pro. He was a Pro Bowler. He had a really good season, and now he got his back. So, I mean, I guess we're gonna give him time, but
That
hey
nigga's
man,
bad
it's looking
right now.
bad.
Like 7 total sacks. Like
That was a.
I don't give a
last
fuck
year's
about-
draft, right?
Evan Neal.
Yeah, the draft was saucing them because they got Evan Neal
Yeah,
and
I
they
think
got
so.
Yes.
they got Evan Neal and Thibodeau.
hmm
Okay,
Yeah, that was last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about Daniel Jones getting sacked 6 times, but my nigga Tyrod is in there. Don't let my nigga get sacked. Come on now.
Dan Jones got sacked so many times. His neck broke.
Man.
Like he legit has neck problems right now.
Oh my god, man.
that's nasty.
That nigga is gonna become Daniel Penrys, man. Pray for that, man. It's nothing to it. Tua keeps fucking selling me with these picks, these dumbass picks.
He's gonna give you. He's gonna
the
give you a
longest pick 6 in Giants history was also just happened to be in a loss
Oh.
where y'all got fucked up in the air.
A chain.
I chained the dog.
Chain is a dog.
He's hurt now, though.
He's going on IR.
I'm not gonna lie. It works for me because I definitely got Raheem Mostert on the squad. I need that nigga to get his carries. He wasn't getting enough carries with that nigga A-Chain that man.
Because
A-Chain out, and then Jeff
he-
Wilson coming back.
He doesn't even look like he's running that fast, but he's a burner. I
Bro,
did not know he
He is the
everybody on
closest
that
thing to
offense
like
is
Chris
a
Johnson
burner.
we've seen.
And then there's Claypool. But everybody else is a burner. Like fucking Robbie Anderson probably still running 4.5 minimum.
Man.
I think
But-
going into the game, I was averaging like 12 yards a carry.
Yeah,
or something,
12.5.
Yeah.
something ridiculous.
Disgusting, bro.
It is very nasty. Like I don't know how we kept these niggas to 25 points with one healthy corner.
Oh my
Holy
God.
shit.
That's Bill.
Yeah, I don't really have too much to say about this game. It was Giants.
Oh,
getting-
Darren Waller, I put him on my bench and he starts to play football again. So
Man, fuck that nigga. I traded
oh
him.
my
I
god.
traded
Like
him. I got him.
I really do hate the Giants, and I hope they win just enough games to not get a quarterback, but I hope they do fail miserably.
Giants fans, I'm sorry to tell you. I know you had playoff aspirations. Your team is ass.
I told y'all in the beginning of the season.
Told y'all.
Y'all was this is a prevailing
Hold on, I'm about
agenda
to pull
right
up
here.
now, 'cause
no,
I don't even
I
remember
told
how
y'all.
many games.
Hey, you said who was it? One of y'all said, "Oh, you don't have the Giants in there." I told you the Giants was not making the playoffs.
I had the Giants winning
I know a fluke year when I see it.
7 games. That's too many.
The 7 games
That's
is
too
a lot.
fucking many games.
I had 'em
Them
winning
niggas would be like
8.
if they win 5.
I think
They
I had
did
them
not
win
win.
a similar amount of games though, because I did. No, I had them winning 6.
Okay.
Maybe I had them winning.
So
the
we
most
was all
games.
low on the Giants. All right, cool.
Yeah, nah, them niggas.
Yeah, we're all
them
reasonable
niggas.
people.
We thought they was gonna be mid. Instead, they're ass.
Yeah, they are garbage. Last year was a fluke year if I've ever seen one in my life.
This nigga Daniel Jones keeps putting up fucking wide receiver numbers as far as yards go.
That nigga.
You see, they posted his statistics. They was like Justin Jefferson going crazy this season.
119
Wide
yards
receiver
is
numbers is
disgusting,
nuts.
bro.
Yo, oh
Um,
my god.
Yeah, it doesn't help that there's no Saquon. I see why they didn't want to pay that nigga. I also see why that nigga wanted to get paid. But
Yeah. I mean, without him, this team is ass.
they was ass with him too, though. So
He played one game, right?
he played in the Cardinals game. The Cardinals game was the game they got hurt.
He won that. The
They
one
won
game
that
that they
game.
won, he played it.
He also got hurt in it.
That's valid, but like I said, Saquon runs this team, and I mean, franchise tag both of them, but don't pay Danny dimes.
How much did they give Danny? Like 30?
160.
30 something a year?
It was
Yeah,
like
something
42,
like
I thought.
Nah, it was
What was it? 4 160?
160 is like 39 or something like that.
4 160 is like exactly
160
40.
is 40.
Yeah, exactly
Is it?
40.
Oh, okay, cool.
This nigga was about to pull out a calculator.
I was definitely ready to pull out the
Nigga,
calculator.
we went to a math school.
Nigga, do I look like a mathematician? Fuck
Yes.
that is.
Yeah, you kind of do.
Oh.
Literally.
You look like a
Nigga,
look like
you
a
are
math
an engineer.
professor.
Oh, well, suck a dick. How about that?
All right, fair enough.
All right, it's time to go to the tube game of the week, not the hub game of the week. Cool tube, you know,
What color the tube is?
not red, not red, not you.
Fucking
Motherfucking
beige.
Saints at Pats, man. We'll let our resident Pats fan take it away. Go ahead, bro.
Ain't shit to take away, nigga. Only takeaways in this game was the fucking interceptions and the pick six.
Is it officially Matt gets cooked? Are you finally gonna join
I
the dark
think-
side?
I think we ruined Mac. Like, I think if you have a statutory quarterback, like a quarterback that can't move, either give him an O-line or give him some weapons. He has neither.
Mhm.
He's never had either. So it's like, and like one of the interceptions, right? Under pressure, perfect pass. Ty Montgomery catches it, bobbles it, it's a picked off. It's like, even when he is doing everything right, nothing can go right. So it's like, at the end of the day, it's easy to say Mac sucks,
Well, she does.
but
I
he
don't-
does now. I completely agree. But like,
I
what
don't
have we done?
think Mac sucks. Totally. I
He's playing
think-
bad football.
He's playing bad football. I don't think Mac sucks. I think Mac on a different. Put Mac on the Cardinals. The Cardinals win like 4-2 right now.
I don't think he would succeed in the Cardinals because like they're using Josh Dobbs' legs a lot. But I feel like if you put him in a system like the Niners or the Rams, I feel like he could be.
I don't think his processing is fast enough to be on the Niners.
I think he's smart enough to be on the
I
Niners.
think his processing is decent. He
like
he
I
gets
think
the ball out
like
really
his
quick.
internal clock is broken, and it got broken last year. And like week 1, he was good, and every game after week 1, like it's like he's slowly getting worse. But it's like we're allowing a 50% pressure rate. 50% pressure rate. I'm not even exaggerating. 50%
pass rush is nasty.
That is disgusting. Like it was one when they got to the backfield in 1.5 seconds. 1.5 seconds. You can't process anything fast enough like that. I don't care if you're Mahomes.
You can't even throw a screen in 1.5
You can't.
seconds.
You can't even get the ball and look up before 1.5 seconds. That is disgusting. Like he's getting no help, and then it's like teams play us so easy. Stack the box and play man. Nobody can get fucking open. There's not one single person on here that you can be like, oh yeah, let's double him. Not a single person. So
Are you worried about Mondre at all? Mondre.
I am very worried about Mondre because it's like he is broken too. Because there's no holes. We're 32nd in pass block, 32nd in run block. Like Mondre is broken. Like
Yeah,
you
best
can
defensive
see him.
players
He's
are hurt.
struggling.
Two best
Judon
defensive
is
players
hurt.
are both hurt. Yeah,
They're saying Judon could come back in December because.
but why would he?
Don't come back. Please don't come back. Save yourself for next season. Don't come back so we can get a couple extra losses.
Y'all extended Judon, right?
Huh?
Y'all extended Judon,
Yeah,
right?
we extended him.
Listen, Patriots, I'll give y'all a first round pick and Rashad Bateman for motherfucking Judon, man.
Nigga,
Y'all need weapons. There you go.
You know how many bad, like, I don't want to see another reject wide receiver in my room. Like, it is really depressing to watch because it's like the team really has no soul. Like, after Matt threw the interceptions, like, he sat on the bench, nobody came to, to be like, yo, keep your head up. None of that shit. It's like, that is disgusting. Like, when you see your quarterback get hit, pick him up. Like, this it's just.
Do you really think Bill might be done? And if so, is it his GM, is
The
it his
talk
head
is
coach,
getting
or is it his both?
If he's done, minimum it has to be GM, and it doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't make sense for us to fire him as a GM and keep him as a coach, because it's just like, if you're gonna get rid of him, just get rid of him totally, and let's just start fresh. So, I say, like, I can't blame Matt Grove for anything that's happened, roster construction wise. So I say we keep Matt Grove as the GM, and you just get us a coach and like have a serious coaching hiring cycle. Don't just be like, all right, Jared Mayo, because that's what it's looking like. They're gonna just be like, all right, Jared Mayo, and I really don't want that.
At
so
this point, do you think you can salvage the season, or do you just want to tank?
we are not salvaging the season.
You just tank the rest of the season.
I mean,
You
Bill
bench
is good enough.
your starting quarterback twice in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, throw the season away.
Is
So quarterback first round next year.
I hope. The thing about us is we're gonna go on a little fluky win streak and get just enough wins that we're gonna fall outside the top 5. So I really hope we're in the top 5 so we can get either May or Penix, because I don't think we're gonna be.
The Pats.
Hmm?
Bo Nix to the Pats.
I will kill myself. If I see Bo Nix playing for my team, I'm buying a Lamar jersey the next day.
That nigga really played Herbert in college. That's so crazy.
Bro,
Herbert's been in the league for 4
you're
fucking
joking,
years.
but if I see Bo Nix in the Pats jersey, I'm buying a Lamar jersey the next day, and I'm fully being a Ravens fan.
It's not too much better over here right
Even
now.
if you draft
I
a
don't
quarterback, that doesn't fix the wide receiver issues or the O-line issues.
Yeah,
It doesn't really fix
y'all
the
letting
team.
go of Jacoby to pick up Juju is really,
It is
really
disgusting.
nasty, man.
It is
looks
disgusting.
so bad.
Like, I don't think,
Especially since they got paid the exact
honestly,
same.
if we're in a top 5 place, like most of the Patriots media is saying, I don't trust Bill to build up around him. So I would say if we're top 5, Bill just ride off into the sunset, my guy. Just ride off into the sunset. You know, I don't even want him as a football advisor because I don't want him micromanaging. Like, just ride off into the sunset. You know, you got 8 rings. Just ride off into the sunset. Bring me Ben Johnson. Keep Jared Mayo as a defensive coordinator, or get DeMarcus Covington to be the DC.
You think y'all selling any pieces to
I feel like if we are trading, it's gonna be Uche.
Uche's still on his rookie deal,
Yeah,
right?
this is
Hey, listen,
contract year.
Pats, I'll give y'all Rashad Bateman for a 4th round pick for Josh Uche, man.
Just give me the 4th. give me the
I gotta
4th.
get that nigga off my squad.
I think
man.
Uche is in a contract year, so he's up. The only is Uche in a contract year. Kendrick Bourne is in a contract year, and Duggar is in a contract year. If we give up Duggar, I'm gonna be broken because that is the one.
Did Pop play?
Pop played, but he got a concussion.
Uh-huh.
He got a concussion, so he's not gonna be playing this week because we're very which is a good thing. We're very conservative about concussions, so it's like if a player gets a concussion, he's not playing the next game.
All right, enough of that Pats talk. Let's talk about the Saints, man.
Is Alvin Kamara?
AK is
He was
Is
looking good.
Is he back?
He's I wouldn't say he's back because he did have 22 carries. That's kind of a lot.
Yeah, 22 carries for 80 yards, so that's like 3 point something a pop.
That's a lot of carries.
That's 3 some odd a pop. That's not
Yeah, it's
awful.
like
That's
high
not
3.
awful, but
Oh, whoa.
Hey,
What?
Whoa.
he's not
What?
Najee Harris.
Whoa. Because I know y'all not about to say 3 point something is okay and then shit on Najee all day.
Najee
let's get the exact. Najee,
Najee
is like 3.3, 3.4.
Najee isn't the top 3 receiving back. All right?
Huh?
Najee
That's
isn't the
fair,
top 3
but
receiving back.
like, show me a 1,000 yard season by AK in any category.
Fair enough.
Okay. All right.
I also don't think that AK's ever gotten the amount of touches that Najee's got.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, Derek Carr is ass, and y'all lost to ass. So
I mean, that's valid. Like, I mean,
isn't he still hurt too?
he is still hurt, but it's
He
like
got a fucked up shoulder, don't he?
I thought it was his ankle.
our defense is like. I don't blame them if they just feel hopeless because the offense is literally cooking nothing. Like, apparently Bill O'Brien face palmed, like he was like moping on the sideline. And like he looked depressed, and Bill came over to like console him.
It's gonna be okay, man.
You know how bad it is when your OC is fucking depressed,
dejected and depressed on the sideline
in the
is
middle of the
insane.
game. Like, this is disgusting. Like, I've never seen it this bad in any team that I support. So I just hope. I feel like we just gotta
Why does
restart.
Jameis Winston have 3 carries? What the fuck happened with that?
I stopped watching after this.
I was about to say, who watched the second half of this game?
I didn't
Second
watch
half, I
any
did.
halves of this game.
I could not.
I watched half of the highlights, and I was like, "That's
I was ready
enough."
to say, raise your hand if you even watched half of the highlights of this game.
I watched the first half and I cut that shit off at halftime. And
Tough.
I was watching the other games. So, all right, next game.
All right, yeah, back to back
back to back ass.
Back to back fucking ass.
Deshaun, you want to start off or should I start off?
You know what? I can start off. So my man's was like, he was placed in the late, and he was like, put Ravens. He was like, I should put Ravens 3.5 on there. I was like, don't do that.
No, never.
Don't do that.
Not against the Steelers.
Not against the Steelers. I said, don't do that. The Steelers are gonna find a way to win this. This Mike Tomlin. This is a Mike Tomlin game if I've ever seen it.
Yes, this
defense keeps you in it for 3 quarters, and you still win at the last.
They didn't even keep them in it.
Steelers can't run the ball. Steelers can't pass the ball. Then the fourth quarter hits, and the Steelers can all of a sudden pass the ball. They got the best pass rush in the league. Our offensive line turns into jello and paper plates.
Hey man, Pickens cooked Marlon.
He cooked them.
Lie.
Hold on.
And
I'll say this: that play where Pickens did cook Marlowe, that was a do or die play where it's either we going, because that was a 0-stick blitz. It was either we going to get home, sack Pickett, knock them out of field goal range, so that way they got a punt up, or they score a touchdown. We are only down a touchdown, so we can still go down, score, tie up the game.
Yeah,
that was a do or die, because if we didn't go for that, they're gonna run out the clock running the ball and then kick a field goal and we lose anyway. So I see people shitting on our DC and I see people shitting on Marlon for that. That was the right play in that moment, because you don't want them to just run the clock out running the ball and game's over when they kick a field goal.
Can you really shit on Marlon? That was his first game back.
It was his first game back too. I can't
injury.
shit on him at all.
So it's like, and Pickens is a dog, so a very physical receiver to play against all day. So I'm not mad at Marlon.
I got a whole rant to go on, so I'm gonna let Kenneth go first. Go ahead.
All right. Quick fun statistic that I just saw. The Ravens are the third team in the league in drop rate.
We were bottom 5.
We actually hadn't dropped the pass with our wide receivers going into this game. We had 10 plus drops in one game against the bum ass Steelers. We controlled the game for most of the game. Dropped the ball every time. Couldn't get in the field goal range because our receivers kept dropping the ball. And when shit got tough, our offensive line folded like a lawn chair. It's an amazing day to be a Ravens fan, honestly.
Ronnie Stanley got dusted on that last play.
Ronnie got cooked.
We had a discussion about Ronnie.
Ronnie is like, all right. Ronnie is like an average tackle in the league. Not good, right? Our offensive line is not very good at all. Lamar is playing his ass off, and he's not being rewarded for his play. Yes, Lamar does fumble a little bit too much, which is a valid concern. But when he drops dimes like that on a continual basis, he completed 70% of his passes for the season so far, and you sell him continuously like that.
He should have a higher completion percentage than Josh Allen.
He should have a higher completion percentage than even the 70%. Like, Lamar has been playing that good. And Mark Andrews, his primary receiver, doesn't really catch the ball very well, except for when he's making some spectacular one-handed catch, which doesn't make any fucking sense. Zay Flowers, Jashawn is going to give you some leeway because you're a rookie. I don't, nigga. Fuck you. Not fuck you, actually. I'm sorry, Zay. And Rashad Bateman. Actually, Nelson Aguilar as well. You actually exceeded my expectations so far this season, so I'll give you some slack. Rashad Bateman needs to not be on my field anymore. Actually, I understand why you're always injured, because if you're always hurt, you can't show how shit you are. Stay injured. Actually,
like pick 26,
27.
We were going over the receiver. I'd rather have Tutu Atwell. I'd rather have Ben Skronik.
Ben
Skronik be cooking sometimes.
Because they can catch the ball and they're available. Not only are you not good, you're not healthy. You're a waste of a first-round pick. We should have drafted another fucking guard or something like that.
Oh,
damn. Let me see what was that, 2021?
21.
Yep. I was looking at it before.
2021 receivers.
Sungard was drafted in the 4th round. Tutu Atwell was drafted in the 4th round. Skronik was drafted in the 6th round. I put up 7 figures. 6th round. Come on now. Jashawn, go ahead. Take it away, brother.
Wait, hold on.
I look at this game in order of blame as 50% my wide receivers. Your job is to catch the fucking ball. Not even my pass catchers, because Mark is in there too. Mark, what the fuck? You're going for passes that aren't intended for you. That pass that was going to the back of the end zone, that was meant for Zay. And you fucking think that you're Superman all the time and want to jump up and deflect it and not even catch it.
And Zay was finally going to get his first touchdown.
You're dick eating. Stop dick eating, Mark.
You had an option route and you chose the wrong option.
out there doing whatever the fuck you want to do. So yeah, 50% on my pass catchers. Zay, like Kenneth said, I'm gonna let it slide on you, Zay. Even though you had 11 fucking targets and you only caught 5 of them, you're a rookie. It shouldn't be any reason that our rookie is our number 1 receiver, but he is. So I need you to be better, Zay. I expect you to be better, and I know you're gonna be better going forward. I trust you in that. Aguilar, we know who Aguilar is. He's exceeded my expectations. I expect him to drop touchdowns. Even though that touchdown drop was unacceptable, it's fucking Aguilar. I expected it from him. Devin Duvernay, you dropped a pass in crunch time. I get you got rocked by T.J. Watt and whoever the fuck the corner was. I don't give a fuck.
But why
it was
you
in your
on the
hands.
field?
Come down with it.
Why was he on the fucking field
For some reason,
in the first place?
For some reason, he's always on the field during crunch time. I don't fucking get it. I don't know why. But yeah, Devin Duvernay, you're not giving us anything in the punt or kick return game. You look slow. You try to juke. You have no wiggle. You're ass. Instead of Bateman for Josh Uche, y'all want Devin Duvernay pop.
Y'all can do more with Duvernay. Actually.
I promise you, just get the fuck out of my face with that shit. Like, we're literally trying to escape that exact same profile of hand-me-down wide receivers from shitty teams with wide receiver cores. Why would we take? Don't piss me off.
My fault.
Duke would be better than Bateman. Y'all can at least Duke can be a gadget somebody.
Odell Beckham Jr. I let a lot of the bullshit that's been going on slide because you're the reason that Lamar is still here. We signed you so we could get Lamar back under the contract, and that's great. But you're never on the fucking field. Niggas are saying Joey Porter Jr. bitched you. If that's true, you're a pussy. It's no way he should be telling you to go be a fucking family man. You don't rock the fuck out of him. He's a little boy.
Who did he bitch?
Joey Porter Jr.
Joey Porter.
They said on the fade route that Lamar threw.
Mm-hmm.
After he picked it off, he told Odell, "Go be a family man. Hang it up."
No way.
That's what they said. Again, I don't know if it's true, but if it is true,
he's not wrong.
If it is true, one, he's not wrong because Odell caught one ball in the first quarter,
got hurt,
goes to the locker room, comes back out, catches another ball,
and doesn't jump on a fade route.
Goes back to the sideline and doesn't. Granted, it was a terrible throw, but I'll talk about Lamar in a second. And then the creme de la creme of our wide receiver core, our number 1 wide receiver, our first round pick from 3 years ago, Rashad fucking Bateman. You're ass. You're just ass.
We need a soundboard.
And I've been defending you.
He was defending him hard.
I've been defending you so hard, day in, day out, year after year. Niggas say you're ass. Niggas say you're always hurt. Niggas say you're not gonna do nothing. And I've been saying he was never hurt in college. He performed in college. What he's shown us so far has been great. But when you get a chance, a touchdown right there in your hands, all you got to do is grab it and come down with it. You ran a great slant route. That nigga, you cooked him. You got open. I'll give you that. But that's half your job. The other half of your job is to catch the fucking ball. And you know what you can't do? You can't catch the fucking ball.
He catching deals at fucking Dior.
Instead of catching the fucking ball, you're in fucking London at the fucking Gucci store trying to be a fucking model.
London early.
Yeah, we did.
Fire. That's good.
Gotta get it off your mind. They don't want to see that bullshit that's going on here. But instead of catching the fucking ball, instead of being on the fucking jugs machine, instead of perfecting your craft, you want to be a model. Get the fuck off my team. You're soft. I'm done. I'm over it.
Damn, he really did deactivate too.
He deactivated, and then he went shopping.
He's so pussy. He's so pussy.
He deactivated Twitter and kept Instagram for the fit.
He kept Instagram because you can hide. It's like people can't message you on Instagram. He deleted Twitter because he know niggas gonna be in them quotes cooking him all day.
He's so pussy. Get the fuck off my squad.
You're not giving him another shot.
This week is the last week. If he doesn't,
this contract year, right?
The next year's contract year. He's not getting his 5th-year option picked up. This game is the last straw. If he goes into another game and doesn't do shit or has one catch for 10 yards, I'm done.
Because it's been 3 years.
It's been 3 years.
What is he now, like 24, 25?
Something like that. I'm over it. But back to my rant. So like I said, 50% on the pass catchers. All y'all niggas had terrible days. I'm going to put 25% on John Harbaugh. My coach / my OC, Todd Monken. we had a chance to go up 13-3 at halftime, and I get that Tyler Linderbaum went rogue and decided to snap the ball because he thought that Quan Alexander crossed the threshold. They shouldn't have been out there. It was 21 seconds left in the first half, right?
Yeah.
Why are you going out there to try to run clock and get an offsides with 21 seconds left? Kick the fucking field goal. They're not going to do anything. They have no timeouts. They're not moving the ball on your defense. So there's no point in order to sending out the offense again. So that's on you. That's a coaching mistake. And that's unacceptable from a 15-year veteran. Mike Tomlin owns your ass. You know how many times they've beat us in the past 3 years?
Like 5 times?
5 times in the past 3 seasons.
Yeah, because I was like, Lamar only beat y'all once. Only beat them once, right? No, Lamar has never beat them.
Lamar has not beat.
Lamar
has beaten them, but we haven't beaten them with Lamar in the past 3 seasons.
Yeah.
We beat them with Tyler Huntley last season.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna put the other 25%, and I hate to say it, I gotta put it on my quarterback, because at the end of the day, regardless of the fact that your receivers were letting you down, and that your coach was putting you in positions to lose, you're a franchise quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
And when your special teams unit gets you that fumble recovery, and you're inside of the opposing 15, you don't throw that interception. That was a terrible, terrible pass. And for you to be diamond all day, for you to lock in on Odell like that, see that he's not getting any type of separation on the fade route, and not only throw it, but throw it far inside and loft it like that, that was a easy layup interception. I can pick that off.
You jumping that high?
I got more vert than Odell at this point, probably. That nigga's so cooked.
Oh, man, I told you he was cooked.
Odell is just Condro videos, and that's it, man.
Not only did you throw that costly interception, where when we just hold on to the ball, try to run it in, don't throw that ball. We have another chance after the touchdown got let up to at least tie the game and go on to OT or try to win it at the end. And I understand that Ronnie Stanley got beat bad, and you were in the back of your drop. But as an elite quarterback, I need you to have pocket presence and pocket awareness and know that you need to step up before you make that throw. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but you asked to be paid like an elite quarterback. I know you're an elite quarterback. I expect you to perform like an elite quarterback. And I hate that I have to say that, because you really should have had a 400-yard, 3 TD kind of day, and your receivers let you down. But at the end of the day, you have to be the guy.
This reminds me of that Lions game that we barely won a couple years back.
Yeah.
When Hollywood dropped like 3 touchdowns.
And you know what
I
happened?
remember that. That was Hollywood last year.
That was
that
2
first
years
half,
ago.
yeah.
And you know what happened at the end of that game? Lamar was a guy and got us in field goal range.
You know what Lamar did not do?
Didn't get us a touchdown.
He didn't. He did not show up, but he just didn't clutch up.
He didn't clutch up.
But in the first place, you're right. Most of the blame does go on the receivers, because if they don't drop the passes, we shouldn't have been in that position in the first place.
Oh, I forgot to talk about Todd Monken. Your personnel packages fucking suck. You know Justice Hill isn't a good blocker. So why the fuck is Justice Hill in on that last play for pass pro? I don't care if he's the best receiving back we got. Throw Gus out there and let Gus pass block, because at least he can fucking protect the quarterback. Also, on the interception drive, Gus came out of the game. If you're right there at the 5-yard line, why the fuck is your battering ram coming out of the game?
You see Justice Hill in the backfield. You like, okay.
This talk is so fitting, because like the tweet about Bateman at the shop just came up on my line, and like niggas arguing was like, damn, he a football player. He can't. It's not like he can be in the gym 16 hours a day. But I feel like fans just want to feel like players care. So it's like, after you put up a stinker, don't be showing shit if you shopping.
I don't care if he's shopping. Don't post.
Don't post it.
Don't post that shit.
I
don't want to see you out there.
You just gotta have
shopping.
like some type of awareness.
God, I love.
And at this point, save your fucking money, because you're not getting extended anywhere. You're not getting a fucking job anywhere. You
better go put that in the 401k. It's over for you, bro.
Oh man.
On the Steelers side, Kenny Pickett is ass. Najee Harris is ass. Their offensive line is mid.
George Pickens is so very far and away the best player on that offense.
He's so good. He pushes off a lot, though.
I like Broderick Jones a lot.
Jalen Warren is good and should be the number 1 back. And then Matt Canada should be fired, but he's going to last at least until the end of the season.
Yeah, they don't fire.
Fuck Pittsburgh. You niggas are ass. But we lost to y'all, so that means that we're ass. End of story. I'm done.
them being number one in the AFC North is hilarious considering how bad they've been. Like Tomlin, nothing but respect for him, man. He gonna find a way to win.
Their defense is ass. Their secondary's ass.
Their secondary is ass because Pat Pete was playing the whole time.
Pat Pete was twerking against Mandrews too.
They need to put Joey Porter. They need to start starting Joey Porter Jr.
Niggas say their defense kept them in the game. Their defense didn't keep them in shit. T.J. Watt made optimal plays in the last 10 minutes of the game. Alex Highsmith made optimal plays in the last 10 minutes of the game. But other than that, their defense is mid.
I like I don't know. I like Joey Porter Jr. a lot. I like them coming out the draft. I feel like if they have him on one end, they need to draft another corner this year, put him on the other end, and you go on from there.
And to all you bitch-ass Bengals fans, because niggas was in Discord talking shit, you beat the fucking tanking Cardinals. No matter what or how good the Cardinals have looked and how much fight they put up, they're still tanking. Okay? So fuck you. You guys still suck.
It was low-key a shootout. They just won in the end, but it was a shootout. It was a back-and-forth game. It was a very fun game.
Fuck the Bengals. Fuck the Steelers. Fuck the Browns. Y'all are ass. But we're ass too. AFC North is
Browns
ass.
Niners this week gonna be fun.
Them niggas are getting put on the hub. Hub game of the week next week. I'm calling it. I'm done with this
You
game.
see they starting PJ Walker over DTR?
Wait, Deshaun not playing?
No.
Dead ass?
That's the tweet I saw.
What's wrong with him?
I think he's still hurt.
He got the bye week. Get right.
That nigga Deshaun is pussy. He don't want to play against real defenses.
Damn, he did back out twice in a row against good defenses.
He's pussy.
If Deshaun Watson saw Roquan Smith running at him full speed.
Hey, Broderick Loki in that last, I think it was a touchdown play. He got a locked out Roquan.
Next game, Bengals at Cardinals.
Oh man, James Conner being put on IR just killed me today in the morning. Like,
You think James Conner don't get hurt? They won this game.
no, they was gonna lose this anyway. Cause Jamar Chase
Was cooking.
192, 15
About time you do
catches,
something
3
on the practice
touchdowns.
squad, you bum ass nigga.
It's about time you did some shit.
Mixon 81 yards.
About time
Burrow,
Zach Taylor's dumbass
317.
run the ball.
This is the Bengals playing how the Bengals should be playing. Not to like give them too much respect or anything because like fuck the Bengals, whatever. But like that's exactly how the offense should be functioning. Joe Mixon should be getting carries. You run the ball well, it sets up your passing game. Jamar Chase is one of the best receivers in the league. Joe Burrow, in theory, is one of the best quarterbacks in the league. You invest a lot into your offensive line for them to make some shit happen.
He's still getting sacked too much.
In theory, Joe Burrow, one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
Orlando Brown is like running some kind of fucking pyramid scheme.
Oh, that's
that
another
nigga
thing.
talking about some. They kept like hyping up that whatever quarterback you go to, he wins the MVP. I don't know about that, man.
I was arguing with my nigga Jay because he was mad at Stanley and he was like, we should have traded Stanley and kept Orlando Brown and put Orlando Brown at left tackle. Lamar would be fucking hurt every single season in week 2 if we had fucking Orlando Brown out there at left tackle. That nigga's ass.
He is food.
I'm sorry, I'm
Just shut up.
All right, Bengals Cardinals. We already talked about this game. The mic fucked up. keep it a bean. Keep it a bean.
This like what 8th episode, and this our first mess up.
Hey, yeah. Let's give a round of
Shout
applause
out
to
to
the
us,
audio
man.
producer. That's me.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
When we get a certified producer, we never gonna fuck up, man. We gonna be A1 quality content.
What's
I'm not
Justin
certified.
and Nassar doing?
Huh?
I'm not certified.
No, you a certified. I'm talking about like, cause you also host. So like,
Okay.
What's
you
Justin
saved
and
yourself.
Nassar doing?
yeah, what is them niggas doing?
Justin need to make some no copyright background music for this podcast.
Good facts.
Tell him make an 1.5 hour long beat. That nigga would love that.
We need 2 hours.
We need
facts.
Sometimes we be going a little long.
Shout out my nigga Justin.
We
man.
already at an
Tune
hour.
into the tape. #FF8720.
Yeah, man. Shout out.
But yeah.
We just gonna stick to. We just gonna skip and go to Philly.
Yeah.
We were talking about Cards not drafting a quarterback. They're not drafting a quarterback.
They're not drafting a quarterback. Nobody gives a fuck about the Cardinals really.
I mean, I like watching them. They're fun to watch.
you like watching any type of football.
Okay,
You're
that's
addicted.
fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
you're a sicko.
I am a sicko. I'm not gonna lie.
Philly at Los Angeles Rams. You ever watch like just a big brother just punching on a little brother.
Yeah,
and
it was.
He can't do nothing.
It was like they would score, Rams would score, then Philly would score twice, then Rams would score, and it was just like you could tell that they was never gonna
get anywhere.
Yeah,
they was punching up at competition. Niggas try to say that the Eagles don't look good, but they're playing well enough to win games, and that's all that matters. It don't matter how you win. It don't matter how great the win looks. The point is that you win. Jalen Hurts looks good. DeAndre Swift looks good.
Jalen Carter looks like the best player in the draft.
Man.
By miles, actually.
That nigga a murderer, but he out there doing it.
He has like 25 pressures this season from the D tackle position.
You know who's not looking great? Tyree Wilson.
Man.
You watch a Raiders game, you don't see him anywhere.
We'll talk about them last.
I mean, it's actually like, I feel like the majority of the first round picks this year have been cooking. Like, I can say Bryce hasn't been cooking. Tyree Wilson hasn't been cooking. I haven't watched enough Peter Skoronski and the Titans to know, but like from what I saw, he hasn't been awful. Will McDonald is not playing because that was a terrible pick. I mean, why did they pick him halfway mid table pick, and you have one of the most stacked defensive lines in the league? It didn't make any sense to me.
Make it better.
There was other places they could have like addressed, but
shout out Cooper Kupp, over 100 receiving yards in your first game back.
Shout out Puka Nacua too.
Man, I benched him because I was like, he might not get as many targets. He's still getting them targets, man.
You think they was throwing that Puka Nacua 20 times a game? You think that was going to stop?
I mean, it was going to get less,
Yeah.
so he just wasn't getting 20 no more. Now he getting 10.
11
And
to be exact.
That's it was 11 targets.
It was 11
was
targets
11.
for Puka, 12 for Kupp.
See, it's they if you got Puka can be a 1 now.
Man,
That nigga's a 2.
listen, they just traded Van Jefferson. They
They
ain't traded Puka. Never mind.
They're not trading no Puka.
I'm just
You
trying.
might get Tutu.
I'm trying to get that shopping ass nigga off my team. man.
Trade Rashad Bateman for Tutu, man.
Listen,
give me
Rams,
Tutu.
I'll give y'all a third round pick and Rashad Bateman for Tutu Atwell, man.
A third is crazy for Tutu Atwell.
I just want that nigga off my team.
You putting a lot of draft stock into it.
I want that bitch nigga off my team. They ain't gonna pan. When's the last third round pick we had that panned out?
Damn.
EDC been ass drafting. I said it.
I mean, he got Zay this year.
In the first.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Zay was not a hard pick to make.
I mean, he could have went with Addison.
Addison's good too.
Edison would have been fine as well.
Addison would be fine.
You know
And
who he drafted 2 years before that? Rashad Bateman and Odafe Wait, what them niggas doing for my squad?
Wait, wasn't that like that good like 2-3 week span where niggas was like they had 08 chance and everything?
Yeah, Owe was the truth.
That was
for
the
like a
rookie
couple
year
seasons.
when he forced the fumble and we beat the Chiefs for the first time.
Oh, okay.
Owe looked like the truth, and then he just
That
decided to be ass.
that rookie year was.
How's
that was
Ajabo
elite.
been?
Ajabo's hurt. He's on IR, nigga.
Again?
We went over this, bro. I don't want to talk about my team no more. I'm done talking about my team for the rest of the day.
We're so undisciplined. All right, what's next?
Jets and Broncos. Does anybody even want to talk about this game?
This game was actually hilarious.
This game was so fucking funny, bro.
You didn't care with like all the offseason drama between them two?
No, not at all.
Shout out Brees Hall and shout out Bryce Hall.
That shit was
Oh,
hilarious.
you mean
I'm not
Sean
gonna-
Payton talking all that shit?
You seen what's his name? Salah came up to him after the game and was like,
yeah.
"Stay humble."
Stay humble. Nah,
the Jets.
the fact that they gave up 3 first-round picks and like 2 second-round picks to get Russ and to get Sean Payton is disgusting.
Yeah, they don't have their second this year,
Exactly.
but they do have their first again.
Man,
I think the only team that doesn't have their first this year is the Browns and the Panthers.
the thing is, Russ ain't even playing bad. That defense
He's
is
not.
just bad.
They're just awful. Like Russ put up 21 on the Jets defense. That's a pretty good game.
Broncos, I'll give y'all a first-round pick and Rashad Bateman for PS2.
Nigga, you might as well take Judy too.
Fuck. Judy be dropping the ball too, though.
He do be dropping, but he better than
And
Bateman.
he a little sassy, too. I'm tired of sassy.
Hey, I want my wide receiver sassy.
What do we say about our wide receivers, man? Wide
I want
receivers
my
and
wide
corners
receiver
sassy.
and my corners
Man.
sassy.
You right. I'm tired of sassy receivers that are
Nigga,
ass.
I feel like honestly at this point, if if we go up against the Broncos and Mac doesn't have a career day, that's gonna tell me a lot about my team. Because everybody is having career days against these niggas.
Their defense
and if
is
we're the
terrible.
first, I don't know how.
You would
Last
never
year they
expect
was
the
top
Broncos to
5.
have a poor
They got a new
defense.
DC.
Vance
Joseph is
I
terrible.
still don't know how he has a job.
It's terrible. He should have
After
got
that
fired.
Miami game,
He should have got fired.
you let up 70. I'm sorry.
You're fired.
And your family got to find a new city to stay in because it won't be in mine.
We bringing pitchforks to that nigga
I
house.
swear, man.
How y'all feel about Zach? We didn't get to talk about last week's great performance from Zach, even though he had the fumble that lost him the game against the Chiefs.
He's been doing better.
He's been doing better.
If I have to take the agenda away, he's been doing better.
I still think they should look into getting Kirk.
Hey, y'all can get Miko.
Don't nobody want no fucking.
Zach is at least a top 50 quarterback in the league, so good for him.
The Jets don't want Miko no more. Y'all can get him.
I'll take Lazard if I take Miko.
You need a blocker receiver.
Yeah,
If you need a blocking receiver, just go get N'Keal Harry.
Can we just get somebody on our receiving core who's over the 6 feet?
please.
Just
that's
one.
valid. I mean, the draft. We can talk the draft.
We're gonna talk drafting in this season. We're gonna make Kenneth a draft head.
You're not a draft head?
No, I'm not.
Oh, you make me sick, man.
Because draft season in the NBA.
Man,
The
fuck
draft
bas-
is more interesting than.
I'm
You
gonna
know what?
alienate a lot of our fuck basketball, man. It's
No
all
cap,
about
bro.
football all
Yo,
year
I mean, I'm
round,
sorry.
We have a basketball on the logo.
Man. Oh yeah,
I don't care.
Yeah,
when
Anyways.
when NBA
we also got a soccer ball. I don't give a fuck about soccer. That's his shit.
That's fair.
when basketball season starts, I'm cooking. Actually,
Not
basketball
gonna lie.
season has recently started. Watch out. I'm cooking.
Nigga, I'm not gonna lie. Nobody cares about basketball until after the trade deadline.
Facts. Nobody.
And
I don't
nobody
care about
really
basketball
cares
till
until the
playoffs.
playoffs. Really,
I don't
On
care.
God, I'm talking about basketball shit.
nigga, I'm not gonna lie to you.
They play
You
what
don't-
130 something games.
They play 82.
Even the players
That's
are
too
not
many
interested in
games,
every
bro.
basketball game.
That's true. Not
Them niggas.
They be low
Oh
managed.
yeah, I'm gonna sit out for like 10 games.
Yeah.
Niggas be getting suspended for 15 games. You like, oh yeah, that's cool.
Nigga,
Look,
you be fucking working the entire week to afford some basketball tickets. And niggas be like, I don't feel like going out there today.
niggas spending 10 bands on tickets. They thinking LeBron gonna hoop and break the scoring record.
That
Nah,
nigga
I'm gonna be there next game.
That nigga on the sideline with fucking Shannon Sharp.
Oh my god,
Oh man, basketball is man,
hilarious.
Them niggas is just not serious people, man. Football is so clear.
Football
is-
clears, man.
Cause actually,
Football
yeah,
week by week clears. Basketball drama clears football. Like by far.
I
Basketball narratives clear football.
To
I
narratives.
be
want
honest-
my son to be a hooper before I want him to be in a league.
that's fair because they get more money. But yeah.
Fuck that. I'm putting my son on a defensive line.
Oh, the Jets are fucked. AVT got a Achilles tear. Again at Denver again. So that's something.
After week 5, again.
So they're screwed on that end because he was their best O lineman, and already piss poor O line. So they're gonna be right back down at the bottom with us.
Through 5 weeks, Marvin Mims has proved to be the best receiving option
Absolutely.
for the Broncos, and he only got 1 target. What the fuck are you doing, whoever the OC is?
I don't know why they can't scheme him open because, I mean, the Jets don't travel. So
Samaje Perine was their leading receiver.
Yeah, I was about to say. I haven't even heard that name in a while. Like
that is
shit.
disgusting.
Because he was RB3 on the fucking Bengals for like
Bro,
2 years.
Javonte Williams might be cooked.
That
He didn't even
ACL,
play,
it's-
but, like-
it's hard to come back.
Yeah,
from
it is
ACLs,
hard.
man.
It is hard. But Sean Payton was like hyping him off in the offseason saying, oh yeah, he gonna be back. He's looking good. Sean Payton has done a lot of lying in this offseason,
Sean Payton
man.
might be ass.
Sean
Yeah.
Payton was getting carried by Drew Brees.
Drew Brees and Tom Brady have looked really good. Like, really good. Them niggas, Tom Brady's Hall of Fame resume was already Teflon and untouchable. But Drew Brees' resume has gotten a lot better. Another winner, Pete Carroll resume has gotten a lot better.
Man,
Russ Wilson resume has gotten a lot worse.
I wish we could have talked about that Seahawks game, man.
Yeah, man.
For Pete Carroll, you got a little potty mouth, man.
Pete Carroll is.
You
Pete
seen
Carroll
the
is
clip?
him.
He
Pete
dropped-
Carroll, out of the 3 defensive mind the head coaches that's left in the league with him, Belichick, and Tomlin. I
Whoa,
can confidently
Staley.
say, who?
Staley.
No, like I'm talking about the old heads, like the niggas that's been there for like.
I thought you
Because
was
all
gonna say
three
I'm
have
talking
been-
about the good coaches.
I'm talking well that too.
Either way, I
but
was
like
trolling.
the niggas that's made like Hall of Fame resumes and been there for like almost 20. Tomlin's the young, and he's been there for 20 years, almost 20 years. 18.
16.
18.
I thought he got there the year before Harbaugh.
Oh, maybe
So
16. I thought it was 18.
17. That's
Huh?
if that was if that was 07, yeah.
07.
Okay. Yeah, so
Because
16
Harbaugh got there
years.
at the same time as Joe.
So all of them been here for like 15 plus years, and I can confidently say, Pete Carroll has been looking a lot better than the other two, as far as like just building a competitive team. I'm not saying the Steelers don't have a competitive team because they have players.
They lucked into Geno like all of a sudden being good though.
I don't know, did they luck in or like, because everybody was like Geno was always a guy, and apparently Drew Lock is a guy too.
Shout out Horsecock Lock.
Manali, you don't know Horsecock Lock?
You don't know about Horsecock Lock,
Nah,
man?
I've never heard that shit before.
Nah,
When he was
man.
dogging on the Broncos?
Yeah, when he was singing Jeezy on the
Oh,
sideline.
I didn't know that's what they was calling
Yeah,
him.
that
I
was-
remember the Jeezy video.
Yeah, they was calling him Horsecock Lock. 'Cause
They
he
had
go out
sh-
there
they
and he
had
swing
shirts
around
and
his
everything.
big dick, man. Spinning a ball.
Nigga, oh my god.
That's what he was doing, man.
Yeah, shout out to Seahawks too.
Okay, we got the Kansas City Swifties versus the Vikings.
I'm sick and tired of the Chiefs, bro. Man, I'm sick of them. Like that PI really just pissed me off because that was the most obvious PI I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I think the biggest case of ref ball was at the end where Snead took off his helmet in the end zone, and he goes to ask the ref like why they threw the flag, and the nigga tells him put his helmet back on. Like, no, nigga, don't tell him put his helmet back on. Throw the
That is
fucking
literally
flag.
his flag, dog.
Throw the fucking
Apparently,
flag.
on that PI, that's what I read on Twitter. Not saying that Twitter's like, I mean, I'm not gonna fact check it. Fuck it. You're not fucking official. They said the refs pointed at Swift and was like, nah, pick that shit back up. So,
Nah, and
Goodness,
again,
nasty,
we didn't
man.
get to talk about the game last week, but like the ref double clutching last
yeah,
week.
that was
like
nasty.
they're
Far be it
literally
for me to defend the Jets in
And-
any stretch of the means. But
and
that was
Chiefs
nasty.
fans, you're copping police pulling up stats about how like the refs still penalize you guys. You're gonna get penalized throughout a football game. It's not that the refs aren't calling penalties; it's that they're not calling as many penalties as they should
In crucial moments.
in crucial moments. Exactly,
I-
and it just shows that your team is fucking undisciplined.
Like,
I'm
yeah,
sorry to tell you.
You had 10 penalties without the one that was the two that were supposed to be called.
Your
Yeah.
team's undisciplined because they're used to getting calls go their way.
I mean, hey, they're getting calls going their way, so that never stopped. I just hope I just hope y'all have the same energy y'all have for Brady when we looking at it clearly for this week in and week out.
Before it was just the Mahomes plan, and that was similar to the Brady deal. But now they got the Mahomes combo with the Swifty deal, and that's going
disgusting.
crazy.
It is disgusting.
It's nasty, bro.
I'm getting sick of this.
But
I'm getting
Jet-
sick of all the Taylor Swift coverage.
They
'Cause
they killed
Yeah,
my
I'm like-
niggas Jettas, man. Oh.
I almost cried this morning.
We might got call of the week. The laptop at 1%. That's why I keep. That's why I keep driving it out.
You don't got a charger?
I got a charger, nigga. It's overproducing.
All right, we gonna wrap it up. Yeah,
Quick run through. All right, hub game of the week. Quick run through. 49ers at Cowboys. Real
Brock
quick.
Purdy is serious.
Brock Purdy. I told you if you're a system quarterback and you're very good in your system, then all you are is a very good quarterback.
Brock Purdy is serious. He processes it very well, and he delivers the ball where it's got to be. That's all you got to do to be a good quarterback to me, and he's proven that.
I felt strongly about the Niners. I feel even stronger about the Niners. The Cowboys are frauds like every year.
Boys are frauds.
They only
Fucking
beat bad
frauds.
teams this
They
year.
literally only beat every game that they won. That their defense put up historic numbers were all against teams with 4 O-lines, 4 wide receivers. So, they're getting exposed. Micah, I like Micah a lot, but don't be talking shit after the game. After you go out there and you put up nothing.
Facts. And don't be crying when niggas talk shit to you.
Yeah, don't start crying.
You
now.
got put on the fucking hub. I'm
Don't
sorry to
start
tell
crying
you.
now, because you was after that game. You was like, oh yeah, what did you say? You was talking to Hobbs. You was like, oh yeah, I'm putting you on a list.
I'm throwing darts at you.
Yeah, like come on, bro. Like don't do that. You talk shit.
That
and
nigga
the shit
pussy.
gets talking back. Like
You can't throw them
take
rocks
it
and
to the
hide your
chin.
hands, nigga.
Unless y'all can beat them, you can't say shit to them.
Monday
Same
night
shit with the Poly City shit, but I'm gonna talk my shit.
Monday night, Green Bay at
Actually, it means something to me because I stopped gambling for like 3 months straight, and I was like, you know what? It's the Raiders. Why not? Let me put a little money on and enjoy the love.
y'all niggas are nasty for betting on that game.
No, I only bet because Pop was betting. I was like, you know what?
Yeah, both of y'all
I was
niggas
like,
are
if my
nasty.
and throw something on it. And that nigga had hold up. Let me pull this up. You got outpassed by Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah,
The Packers are making happy.
their DC needs to go.
Joe Barry
needs to
Barry
fucking
has
go.
been.
He had Preston Smith in coverage against Devontae. That's nasty.
Did Jimmy even pass him the ball? Yo, speaking of
he had one catch for 6 yards. I'll send you 2 first-round picks and Rashad Bateman for Devontae Adams.
2 first-round picks for a 31-year-old.
Anything to get that bum ass one and one to get the Bateman on my
That's
squad.
fair. I say, damn. Oh yeah, they got Devontae for free, right?
They traded like a first and I want to say like a third or something like that. Bum at my hand, so gotta give him some payment for that.
That's valid.
They already got a receiver that's not doing nothing there. Okay.
Cool. All right.
Anything else on this game?
Nope. I guess we just got home in time to watch this fucking
Oh yeah, O's. If you sell me tonight, I'm sorry, but we next year.
Pop, don't say that shit you were saying early on the
fuck.
pod.
Nigga, say this. Boy, we love the pictures for the O's. All of them.
Hey, speaking of the pictures, that shit on Sunday was a fucking disgrace.
Disgusting.
That was
5 runs in the fucking second is nasty.
Disgusting. We had 9 runs allowed in the first 4. Fucking disgusting. You gave up 11 walks. Fucking disgusting. Never let that shit happen.
Miami, your head coach needs to be fired.
Oh, the you?
Yeah.
That was disgusting.
Nasty. Did you see that?
Also, Quinn Ewers stock went down.
True.
Red River rivalry, gas. Very gas. This week upcoming, we got Washington, Oregon.
Shema Mission Wolverines. We 1 win away from 1,000 wins. We're gonna be the first college team to get there.
Valid. Valid.
Dogs.
Yeah. So we got what we got? Oregon. We got Auburn, LSU. I'm gonna spank them niggas.
Y'all niggas is still ass.
All right, fuck you.
Niggas no defense.
No.
All right, y'all, we gonna pack it up.
Yes, sir.
Y'all boys got anything to say?
Awful weekend for
Boston. DMV, yeah, Maryland lost too.
Oh, and Washington lost.
Man, terrible weekend for DMV sports.
Football slate. We got I think we got USC Notre Dame too this weekend.
Ooh, that's gonna be USC kind of looking up.
I'll give up points, so it's gonna be a good game. And
Caleb didn't have a good game this past weekend.
Yeah. Overtime with fucking
Pack it up,
Arizona.
host. You got us chatting.
Oh. All right, y'all. Good episode, kinda, because the Ravens are shit.
Drake May look like he back.
Hey, niggas was trying to say Drake and Caleb was far apart. Drake May and Caleb is closer than Drake May and motherfucking Penix. That's all I'm saying.
Chill on Penix.
I've been here too. I do college football, but I've been hearing that talk.
Chill on Penix.
Penix is good, but he's not
Peons
as good as those
Penix.
other two.
Let's get it.
That's so disgusting.
Hey, I said make it to May, Peons for Penix, and cater to Caleb. Later. It's getting nasty.
You're a dick rider.
We'll see y'all boys next week, man.
And if I see Bo Nix in a Pats jersey,
Up today.
I swear to God.